In this video, we're going to be checking out a brand new release from fairrc.com called the Cool McCue, which is basically a modified Chevy K5 Blazer FCX24 from FMS model. For this release, FairRC has teamed up with McCue RC Products, who specializes in 3D printed accessories, along with the aftermarket brand Batrazzi, who offers a variety of aluminum upgrades. Now, there are 3 different versions of this vehicle that you can choose from, and each version comes with a different combination of upgrades from McCue RC and Batrazzi. The combo we're dealing with here is fully loaded, so out of the box, the FMS K5 Blazer comes with a nice red and gray paint scheme, as well as a 3D printed McCue RC interior and Batrazzi wheels and tires. The wheel and tire combo looks awesome in my opinion. These are the Batrazzi Mud Pro X tires mounted on some of their black steely wheels. I think they match the look of the truck really well, and these wheels actually come with some brass weights inside to lower the center of gravity. The truck comes ready to go with all of the usual bits and pieces, such as the transmitter, LiPo battery, charger, a cross wrench, some shock preload clips, shock O-rings, some spare license plate decals, as well as the parts for an optional roll bar and light bar setup. What's special about this version though is it comes with an additional box full of upgrades that you can install to further improve the looks, performance, and durability of the vehicle. You receive a set of Batrazzi oil-filled aluminum shocks, a multi-tool keychain, a set of red aluminum lower suspension links, steering links, a servo horn, and a 3D printed swing-out bumper that comes with an additional spare tire. All of the upgrades are pretty straightforward to install. For the rear bumper, you remove the 2 screws holding the stock bumper on and just use the 4 longer screws that are included with the 3D printed bumper to install the bumper mount and then the swing out bumper itself. When I first heard that some parts of this vehicle were 3D printed, I was a little skeptical because 3D printed parts can vary in quality, but I have to say I am really impressed with the quality of these included parts. When it comes to the aluminum Batrazzi upgrades, once you install the pivot balls and the steering and suspension links, everything is a direct fit with the hardware that's included. The lower suspension links are actually high clearance links and will allow for some additional ground clearance to get over obstacles. Installing the Batrazzi shocks made probably the most noticeable difference. The stock shocks are extremely bouncy, but as you can see, the oil-filled shocks really do a good job of slowing things down. I did notice that the rear shocks were squatting quite a bit initially due to the additional weight of the spare tire and how far it's mounted out in the back of the truck. So on the rear shocks, I actually ended up cranking the preload collars down a bit to perk up the back end and even things out. With all of the upgrades installed, I have to say this truck looks really good. It's gonna hurt a little to get this one dirty, but I think it'll be worth it. Overall, the truck was a lot of fun to drive out on the trails. I brought it with me to mess around with at the AVRC crawling competition that took place at a ski resort in southern Wisconsin. They had a lot of awesome terrain and some cool trails out there that I was able to test the truck on. I was very happy with how the shocks and tires performed. As expected, the spare tire does add quite a bit of weight to the rear end of the truck and can make it challenging to climb up some obstacles, but it looks great, and I suppose you can always remove it if you are really trying to shoot for performance. A big thanks to the Fair RC team for sending this vehicle out for us to take a look at here on the channel. Like and subscribe. I'll catch you guys in the next one.